Good morning, Minot. Welcome to another daily brief here at the Dakotan. I'm Jonathan Starr. It's May 23rd. On this day in history in 1934, Bonnie and Clyde, the notorious American outlaws, were killed in a police shootout near Gibson, Louisiana. We have some news that is shaping up over the week. North Dakota governor unintentionally vetoes $35 million for housing programs. Governor Kelly Armstrong inadvertently vetoed $35 million meant for affordable housing and homelessness programs due to a staff markup error in Senate Bill 2014, the Industrial Commission budget. The veto meant to cut just $150,000 for a homelessness liaison position, mistakenly canceled the full housing allocation. Armstrong has pledged to fix the mistake, potentially calling a special session if no legal workaround is found. Legislative Council is reviewing options, though a special session, estimated to cost $65,000 a day, remains the most likely remedy. The funding was to support the Housing Incentive Fund, with $25 million targeted for new development and $10 million for homelessness. Murder suspect guilty in shooting death of missing man, Delon Davis, 46, testified in his own defense Wednesday in the murder trial of Mark Ramon McMillan Jr., claiming self-defense in the April 2024 shooting. Davis alleged McMillan and another man fired first after threatening him over missing cartel-linked drugs, prompting Davis to return fire. He said he didn't report the incident due to threats from a man he believed was tied to a Mexican cartel, who allegedly forced him to clean and conceal the crime scene. Davis admitted to hiding the body and continuing normal routines out of fear. On cross-examination, prosecutors challenged inconsistencies, including the lack of bullet holes and Davis's failure to disclose key details earlier. The state rebutted Davis's cartel claims with testimony from Anthony Dakota, who denied involvement and said he had never met Davis prior. Closing arguments took place Thursday before the jury found Davis guilty. Also, controversial pipeline provision removed as expected. Group says a coalition of environmental and landowner groups is celebrating the removal of a controversial provision from the U.S. House's budget reconciliation bill that would have allowed federal approval of carbon pipelines over state objections. The change comes after backlash from states like South Dakota, which recently banned eminent domain for carbon pipelines. While opponents failed to repeal federal carbon sequestration tax credits or a fast-track permitting options for gas pipelines, they view the dropped provision as a major win. The $9 billion Summit carbon pipeline, which depends on eminent domain, remains stalled in South Dakota following legal and regulatory setbacks. U.S. House Republicans pushed through massive tax and spending bills slashing Medicaid. The U.S. House narrowly passed the GOP sweeping 1,116-page budget reconciliation package, dubbed the Big Beautiful Bill, in a 215 to 214 vote early Thursday. The legislation backed by President Trump includes extensions of 2017 tax cuts, $625 billion in Medicaid cuts, border and defense spending increases, stricter Medicaid work requirements, and higher electric vehicle fees. It also expands the SALT cap and alters SNAP funding. Democrats unanimously oppose the bill, calling it a giveaway to the wealthy at the expense of vulnerable Americans. The Senate is expected to rewrite key parts before final passage by July 4. Also, we should be having an article drop this morning about the reason why the fourth candidate for the Minot police chief dropped out. I know that Kyler has done some work on that. And we have a Dunseith update coming most likely later today. So stay tuned at mydakotan.com for those big, beautiful updates. All right. Hope you had a great enjoyed this daily brief today. Hope you have a great day. Be sure to follow mydakotan.com for all the latest news, and be sure to like and subscribe. Become part of the Dakota community. We'd love to have you.